Hello and welcome back to the Racing Legend 1234 YouTube channel. I am Arvid Silver. We keep going on our truck review series, and today we're going around the famous, most fun race this year, Spa-Francorchamps. So, what's so special about it? Well, it has the Eau Rouge Radion complex, which you will be seeing if you don't know what it is. Very long straights, quick circuit, and quite a fun circuit with a lot of quite a few corners. So now let's go to the replay. Okay, so why I'm saying replay is because before I used to record and everything, but it didn't work out very well. So now I'll be watching around the replay from last episode. So you'll be seeing more clearly what you have to do and so I can also tell you because I can focus more. So now let's go. So now you can see my lap time, no, my lap, and let's go. Wait. So as you can see, I'm going around down the main straight, and here you can see I'm on the outside of the corner. Maybe it should be a little bit more, but I don't know. Then you should be on the outside like here. Then you want to have a late turn in, hit the apex like that, and then go on these curves like on the left side, because that maximizes your like movement and your corner exit, because you want to use up the whole circuit, because if you don't, then you're leaving speed and time on the table. So now going down towards Eau Rouge, you really want to keep on the right side here, maybe a bit more than me, because Eau Rouge is a very tricky corner. Maybe not in the Formula 1 games and in a Formula 1 car, could be a little bit, but mainly in the lower downforce series. Then it's a really hard corner, so you have to train a lot to perfect it. So now you go down here, you want to go on that apex, and when you have hit that, you instantly want to try and go to this apex, because if you do so, then you can maximize speed through the corner. You can see I'm lifting a bit, but that's because I haven't done this a lot. So as I said before, don't take my inputs as generic as the best. Take the racing line as I'm saying it. So you see I was sliding a bit, but then you want to also go on top of these curbs so you can maximize exit. Then you go through here, and you want to be more on the left than me, because I moved out a bit, but you really want to keep on the side of the grass on the left. And then you see I'm braking, and then I hit that curb nearly. Then you want to hit this curb, as you can see. You want to hit the left side curb again, go out a bit, hit that a bit, little bit, then go on that side, on the left side, and that. So that was really quite good, but maybe you should try and touch the curb with you. And that's what I should have done here. I should have touched the curb, so I maximized corner exit so I could maximize speed and time, lose a bit of time. Like here, I go on the apex on the entry, hit the apex curbs, and then on the exit and try and hit the exit curbs. So that's mainly what you have to do on the entry. Try and look for the curbs. Apex, try and look for the curbs and exit curbs. So wherever there are curbs, try and hit those. And depending on the curbs also, you have to look for in the game and in real life around the circuit, is how high they are. Because if they're quite flat, like these curbs you can see I'm on, then you can just go on top of them. But if they're quite high, maybe try to touch them a little bit and not fully. Going through here, you can see touch the curbs, and then because this one is a longer corner, you touch the curbs at the first apex, hit those curbs, and then you want to touch the curbs again on the second apex on or yeah, second apex, which I didn't, and go on these curbs on the exit for everybody to know. Then going through here again, you want to touch the apex on the left, turn in, you should hit the apex like that, and if you see here, it has some blue, no, not blue, green, like astroturf, if you don't know astroturf, like fake grass. And what that maybe indicates, because I'm not, disclaimer, I'm not an expert in track design, but what I would say is try and look for those, because you want to not just hit because there's this long curve, you don't want to try and hit all of it. You want to hit one point, which is the ultimate apex. And that green astroturf may help you. As you can see, I didn't go maximize my exit. Then I go, yeah, see, I hit the astroturf. So around there, you want to maybe try and hit the astroturf. And for here, I go on that, because sometimes when you go on the curbs, you make your corner a bit larger, which means that you don't need to do as much of a steering input, which means you can have a little bit, few kilometers per hour extra. Then here, you can see I went over a bit, which you don't want to do. And you do want to keep on the left, then turn in a bit here, then follow exactly what I do. And sometimes if you forget, oh, where should I be? Where should I be? If you see, like you see on here, it's sometimes in few games and in real life, you have the racing line basically made, because that's where all the tires go, so it's a bit darker. So try and follow that if you don't know. Like here, you see it's a bit darker. Then go. And as you can see here, there is AstroTurf on the outside, but if you go back 5 seconds, oh, if you go here, the whole AstroTurf on the right side, yeah, it's AstroTurf, so you not wanna hit all of them. You brake, try and brake late here, go on top of that apex, and here, but you have to focus, because the red inner bit between the actual curb and the AstroTurf is a sausage curb, which you don't want to hit because that can fling your car up. If you haven't seen, look at the Max Verstappen Lewis Hamilton crash from Monza. That's quite a, what's it called, a good example for why you shouldn't hit those curves. And my Monza track review comes out next week, so look out for that. Then you want to hit that apex, and then just gas onto the finish line. So I will be seeing you after you see this without any commentary, and I will comment on what my opinion on the circuit. And there we are done with this circuit. So, what did I think of it? Well, fast corner, very interesting. A rude radion, very tricky. Rest of the circuit, basically quite tricky, quite fun also. I say this is a quick circuit and also a very fun circuit. So I would give this a 8 out of 10 because I believe it's better than Hungaroring as in term of driving and not history or racing. Next circuit will be Zandvoort. But until then, I've been Racing Legend, you've been my amazing viewers. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.